guys, so I am finally back with this sweet baby girl. As I said, I was gonna come back and do a second video, and it is now like 1 a.m. and I'm back up with this baby girl. I had took a little nap because I was tired once I got back home and was doing this and that and the other. And then I took a nap and I actually got back up to hold this baby and come do a video. And I did her hair and all of that stuff. But I wanted you guys to kind of see her with her cute little self on this pillow. So absolutely just adorable. I can't stop looking at her with her little tiny self. She's so sweet. So anyway, if you are new, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my nursery. Right now I'm in my bedroom. As I said, it's like 1 a.m. So we are back here. We are not in the nursery. And this is my new little baby here. And she is just absolutely so precious. She is a preemie size baby. And she is the first preemie size baby I've had in years. I want to say the last time I had a preemie size baby, it probably was like in maybe 2016 or something like that. It's been a long time. Usually when I would get preemie size babies, some of them were smaller than her. I guess you would call it a micro preemie if it's smaller than this baby. And I would never keep them because then they would be too small. I couldn't really hold them and stuff. So I noticed if I can't really hold the baby and cuddle with it, I end up not keeping it. And I've had full body silicones, like I said, that were like micro preemie, where they were like 10, 11 inches long. I had a boy and a girl like that, and they were really tiny. This baby is small, but she's bigger than they were. So this baby has the silicone head, and then she has the cuddle body. And I'm thinking what I like about her is her cuddle body. Ironically, normally I didn't collect cuddle body babies, but because she's a preemie and she has this cuddle body, it kind of makes her a little more heavier with her weight because this body is weighted really nice. I love how it's weighted, her cloth body. So it's making her heavier, and she just has more chunkiness to her because of the cuddle body. So I noticed when I would have the full body silicones, and they were even a little like shorter than her and then skinnier than her as far as they weight, I didn't hold them because they were just a little bit too small for me. But this baby is like the perfect length. I like her length, and I did not bring my measuring tape over here. I guess I'll do it by the next video. But I'm thinking it said she was like 15 inches or something, 14 to 15 inches, something like that. And she's wearing regular preemie clothes because I did look in her pants and the onesie she had on, and it doesn't look like it was re-sewn. It looks like it's the actual Carter's preemie and a Gerber. The pants, I think, are Gerber preemie. So she's fitting it. And then I put her in this snap shirt, and it's fitting her. And this is actually a newborn shirt, but it's so little. It's fitting her. The length of the sleeves and everything is fitting her. So I'm really loving her little size. And when I look at her, she just look like her skin, the silicone And the way it's painted, it looks so realistic. The coloring of it, and like how the preemie babies look when they're premature, how their skin looks, and like it's like a little reddish maroon color almost, like they don't have their full color yet. Like she has all of that look to her. And then the shape of her little head, she has like the perfect little head, like shape of a newborn when they're just born. Perfect shape of her head. She is just absolutely, like, she's so realistic and adorable, her face. And like I said, she's not what you would say pretty, but just so realistic. And so tiny, it makes her adorable because of her little self. And she just looks so realistic. And like this ear over here, like her ear, the way it's sculpted, I love the way her ear looks. It looks so realistic, her little ears and everything. So I am just sitting here kind of just kind of learning the baby, studying the baby, just kind of getting to know her, getting a little bonding time with this little one. So that's what I've been up to. I have her on my bed right now. She's been on my bed, on the boppy, and that's where she's probably going to be. So she has a little mouth, so I'm not even going to try to like put this nipple all the way in her mouth, but that is how she looks with this little bottle. So I'm going to be definitely enjoying shopping for this baby and like looking for clothes for her. And I want to get her a preemie size bottle if I could find one that I like, that actually the nipple can fit in her mouth, because she does have an open mouth, but it's not real deep. So she needs a bottle that can kind of fit the nipple where it's not too long for her little mouth. So I'm going to be looking for her a bottle, because you guys know I like to feed my babies. So I'm going to be shopping for clothes, and it's going to be fun. It's something definitely different for me because like I said, I haven't had a preemie size baby in years. And that's what I wanted. I was looking for a preemie size silicone baby. Even I wanted a preemie size vinyl reborn. It didn't necessarily have to be silicone. I just wanted a preemie size baby. And as I kept searching for a preemie size baby, that's what made this baby come up, because you know when you keep searching something and then it'll start to like give you, what do you call it, suggestions of similar things that you're looking for. So this baby happened to come up that way. So that is how I found her, because I was actually searching and searching for a preemie size baby. So I am so happy to have her. I'm glad I took the chance and got her. I wasn't sure, but she just looks so realistic. I love the look of her little silicone and her little face and her little peanut head. Like, she looks so realistic. I love it. So I do love the cuddle body she has. I like how it poses and stuff. I like how it's weighted. And like I said, it's a Reggie and cuddle body. So this is the first cuddle baby I had with the Reggie and body on it, and I really like it. The other two cuddles I had were both Clear Taylor Bubbles cuddle body babies, and they come with their cuddle body, and then they had the hands and the feet, so it was slightly different from a full cuddle body baby with just the head, the silicone head. So this feels a little bit different. She does feel different to me than the Bubbles did. And then she's smaller than them, of course, because she's a little preemie little peanut. Look at her. I just love how she looks. She looks so real. And my daughter, Nicole, she is now 17. Well, she'll be 17 in May. And when she was born, she was premature, but she was a little bigger than this baby, but not much bigger. And this baby, I think it's reminding me of her. The color of her skin, that maroonish color, like I said. And then her hair was like this. My daughter Nicole's hair was like this as well. And she was just so tiny. She was like 19 inches and she was 6 pounds. And her size, she was just a little bigger than this baby. And I think that is why I'm so drawn to this baby. So I did go to Target, as I said, today when I was out. And I was quite disappointed as far as the Preemie clothing. It was not very much to choose from. They did not hardly have any Preemie clothes. So I did find one little outfit, so I couldn't get much because they just didn't have anything out. Even like the newborn size clothes, like they just didn't have much stuff out. I don't know if they are transitioning from the winter clothes to the spring maybe. So they, like a lot of the racks where clothes normally are hanging, there weren't any clothes up. So I guess they are like doing something in the store. So they did not have much out. So I found this little one, and it is a Preemie Just One You Carters, and it is white with these pink little cherries on there and the little pink cherries on the feet. So it's a side snap onesie. Then it has the little headband and the little pants. And I kind of wanted like something with separate pieces to it because I like the little pants that she's wearing. So this is what I ended up finding. And these little clothes cost so much. I mean, you would think because it's littler, it should cost less. But no, it's like it costs more. That's the only thing with Preemie babies. The clothing can be so expensive. And especially if you get the ones that are handmade. They look so nice and so cute, but they are so expensive. So it's going to be slowly that I build up her wardrobe over time. And like I said, I still want a Preemie size full body baby. So I'm thinking if I could get like a full body that is around the same size as this baby where they could share clothes. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it in going forward where the two of them can share clothes. And I know this is huge for her head. Look at that. It cannot fit. I would have to sew it for her. But yeah, and I was looking online at Preemie clothes and on Etsy, and there is one person on there so far that I found where she makes the Preemie size headbands. But I'm pretty sure I probably could make some myself. Like just take the regular ones, even like this one, and sew it and make it smaller. But I don't know. I probably will end up buying some for her. So I'm going to try this outfit on her. And let's see. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Click the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. So you'll be notified when I do new videos. And what else? Share my videos. hit the like button, guys. And now my cat wants to interrupt me while I'm doing my video. And I don't even know what he's doing up. He hears me talking, so he's meowing at my door. And the door is closed. So anyway, and she has like just the right amount of hair for a teeny tiny. So I'm letting you guys see her cloth body. If you are not familiar with a Cuddle body baby, this is what they look like. The little body has joints in it, so you can kind of pose them and bend their little arms and legs. So that is how it looks. Now, this baby is the Ezra sculpt, as I said, and her sculptor and artist is on Etsy, Little Feet Nursery. So when I seen the baby on there, it says that the babies are therapy babies, and she makes them. I guess she originally started making them for elderly patients to hold, because they say it's good for them to hold these, like hold babies. And so they are not on this Reggie Ann body, the ones that I seen on her site. So this is the little shirt she took off. It's really little, and it fits her so good. It's a Gerber. Oh, it's a newborn, 5 to 8 pounds. But it fits her really good. It fits her like as if it were a preemie size shirt. So yeah, she makes them for elderly patients. And they don't have this body. They have a flannel body, it says. And I've seen some of them, and it's like all white. The body that she makes for them. And these are the little pants she's taking off. So cute and little. These are Preemie size Gerber brand. And she fits those perfectly. And then she has on these little socks. She came with these teeny little socks. I guess these are Preemie socks, because they are definitely really small. They look smaller than newborn socks, but they could be newborn. And so these little hands and arms, you can put them up by her face. You can bend her legs up, because it has the little sewn joints in them. So I do like how this body poses. It has like, it feels like glass beads in the bottom part of the legs and the feet. And then this part up here in the thigh area has the polyfill. And then the same thing with the hands and the arms. Glass beads is like from here to the hand. And then up here at the shoulder area is polyfill. And then she has polyfill in the body. And I can't tell if there's any glass beads in the body. But it feels heavy too, so it probably is. And she's wearing a newborn size diaper. This is a parent's choice. When she came, she had a Pampers newborn on, and that fit her too. So that is how the newborn size diaper comes all the way up on her. But she fits it. She fills it out. And I was gonna try her in one of these. I had these already, preemie size Pampers, and see how she fits these. And I also have some of these Parents' Choice newborn diapers, so that's good. She can fit those as well. So yeah, I prefer this body, as I was saying. And the bodies that they come with, like I said, from the sculptor, it was all white. So I don't know if the mommy that I got her from changed her to the Reggie Ann body. And the tag on the body says Reggie's Dolls. So that is how the body looks. It's not gathered or anything. But I do like the little joints for her to bend so you can pose her. And I did take some pictures of her with the little white shirt that I just took off of her. And those little pants. And I was like trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to take her little pictures? Since she's a cuddle body, how will I pose her? And stuff like that. So I was just experimenting with taking some little pictures of her. And it was different. So like I said, everything with this baby for me is really exciting because it's different. So now this is the Pampers Preemie, and it's practically as big as that little Parents' Choice newborn. It's like the same size. So let's put this on her. And like I said, I don't have any preemie size clothes really, because I never had a preemie baby that was this size. The ones I had, like I said, they were smaller than her. And so I think the last one I'm remembering, it was a girl I had, and it was by Kimberly Dolls. And she was like maybe 11 inches or 10 inches, something like that. She was shorter. So the clothes I was buying for that baby was doll clothes basically, which I don't like because then it makes the baby look like a doll. I kind of prefer the real baby clothes, so it makes the baby look more realistic with real baby clothes on. So I like that this baby is big enough and long enough to actually fit the preemie size Carter's and preemie size Gerber brand clothes, because I feel like it'll just make her look more realistic. And normally I never flip these hand mitts, but let's try them out. I hardly use the hand mitts that are made on the shirts, but we'll try them out for her just to see how they look. Put her up there, because it is so hard dressing the baby on the bed and you're turned sideways like I am. After a while, it gets uncomfortable. So I have to kind of move her over to get this little shirt on her arm. But it is easier than dressing a full body silicone. I must say it's a little bit easier dressing her. Getting the long sleeves on her arms. So yeah, guys, I am actually enjoying this baby. And I know when I first seen cuddle body babies a few years back, I was like, why? Like, I did not understand the concept, and I thought I would never buy a cuddle body baby. I figured, nope, I do not like that. I do not want one of those. And you see in this hobby how you could just swear something, you don't like it, you not getting that, you don't want it, and then all of a sudden it could just change overnight, and the thing you thought you would never collect, you end up getting it and loving it. So now that is me with this baby, with this cuddle body. Because I never really thought I would want a cuddle body baby. Really, I had not a clue I would even want one at all for any reason. And look at me now. So I got this blue satin thing I'm putting under her head. I have a pink one up front, but I didn't go get it. So for now, she'll have blue. because it keeps her hair from messing up when you're moving her around. When they're on the blanket just kind of messes up their hair. So that is the onesie. It looks so cute on her. And it fits in the little mitts. Built-in hand mitts are fitting. But she has these little bare hand mitts. And I have a lot of hand mitts, the little short ones like this. So these fit her really good. So now I'll have use for them. Because them little hand mitts, I hardly use them because they're so short. But now I can use them for her. So I feel like there was something I was talking about and I lost my train of thought, of course. I'll realize it when I'm looking back at the video and be like, oh, I didn't finish talking about that. I did say please subscribe. I'm saying it again just in case you didn't do it yet. Please hit the like button. When you guys hit the like buttons on videos, it does help the video. Like it gets shared more or shown more or suggested more for people to watch it. It helps the channel. So please, please give the video a thumbs up. Hit that like button for me, please. So yes, she is definitely perfect. Her body is perfect for these Carter's clothes. Yay. She fits them. It is the preemie size Carter's. Just One U is like the perfect fit on her. Perfect, perfect fit. Head to toe. Her little feet fit in the foot part, if you can see that. Perfect fit. So that is her little outfit. I guess I'll take some pictures of her in this tomorrow when it's more daylight in the room, because it's not any in here now. And she has an open mouth, but as I said, her pacifier is modified. It's cut. So I probably will have to cut the ones I have, because when I put them in her mouth, they kind of stick out. Like even this one, I think it could get cut just a little bit more to fit in there better. And I took her head, her cable tie off, and I slightly turned her head so she could be looking this way and not straight up, because the way her head is on this cable neck thing on her neck, it's tight. The one she came with, it was so tight. So I wanted to loosen it, but then if you loosen it, it doesn't hold her head tight enough. So, and they didn't put a neck ring. Like, she doesn't have a neck ring. I think she would have did good with a neck ring, so then you could turn her head more. So being that she doesn't have a neck ring, I just took the cable tie off that she had, put my own on there, and kind of slightly turned her head this way. So she's not just looking straight up, because I'm more like my babies, if they are laying even on their side, not where they're looking straight up in the air. But she is so, so precious. I still haven't figured out her name, but there she is, you guys. I'm thinking if it would be Precious, because that's what I keep referring to her as, Precious. So I don't know, that might end up being her name. So I'll tell you guys the names I have been thinking of so far. Precious, like I said just now. Chloe. Mia. Rain. What else? Rain, Chloe, Precious, Mia. There was something, Ari. Because somebody said Ariana, and I was going to say where I could call her Ari for short, because I love the name Ari. So those are just a few of the names that some people suggested, and some of them I thought of. Oh, also Angel and Star. And I was thinking of those two, and someone's also suggested those. So, name suggestions. I'm still looking for name suggestions, guys. But it could be Precious. That's a possibility that I'm leaning towards. So, that is her little pants. She is just so sweet. So, yes, I will be hoping to eventually add in a preemie size girl, full body, where the two of them will be sharing clothes. So I'm going to measure her by the time I come back on with her in another video to get her length. But I believe it said she was like 14 to 15 inches long, which that's what she looks like to me. And she is supposed to be like a 32 to 33 week gestational age, which is what, like maybe a 7-month pregnancy or something like that, preemie baby. And I assume she's a preemie, not a micro preemie. I believe the micro preemie is even smaller than her. So I would assume she's just a preemie size baby. And this is some of the clothes she came with. She didn't come with much clothes. These little pants I had, but they look so little, but I believe they are too big for her. These are more of a newborn or first size by Next. So I was thinking, oh, she should fit these. But although they're so small, they're too big for her. So that was out. But she came with this preemie onesie with this cat and balloons, like a blue and a hot pink. And then these little preemie pants with the feet in. And they are perfectly preemie, tiny size, it says. So these are actual, I guess, preemie pants. And they're like that aqua blue. Then she came with this Gerber preemie oatmeal onesie, that color that I love, that oatmeal color. That's Gerber preemie. It looks big though. And then she had on this Little Planet Organics by Carter's, which is a preemie with these panda bears on it. And she was fitting this really good. But I'm going to be looking for her more long sleeve onesies. And I like the ones with these little mitts. So I probably will look for some like that. And more two-piece outfits. And then I need to look for her some sleepers. And a small bottle. And I have a lot of socks though. I'll show like my little preemie size hats and socks that I saved from the first little baby I had, the smaller one. Certain stuff I was saving because I always knew eventually I probably would get another preemie size baby. So I was saving certain things for the day when I would get another preemie size baby. So I had the stuff in this little bin. So I will show it in another video what I have collected. Like these preemie diapers, I don't know who I had these for, but I had saved them. So yeah, I am enjoying this baby and looking forward now to still getting my full body preemie baby. Like she made me just definitely know that I want a full body silicone preemie girl. So I'll have 2 of them. That is my future plans. That's on my wish list for 2023. I don't know when, but that's what I want. So anyway, guys, that is all for now. That is my baby girl. Let me see something. I don't want to mess with it. I was going to try to zoom it in, but I better not before I cut it off. But there she is up close. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Have a nice night or morning when you see this video.